Hey y'all, welcome to Fast Food Friday. Today we're making crispy Korean barbecue wings with some sweet chili lime fries. It's sweet, it's spicy and tangy, the perfect combo for an easy homemade meal. Who says Fridays have to be boring, huh? Let's get started. First, we're gonna start with prepping our chicken wings, okay? So I washed, I cleaned my chicken wing with some lemon juice. You can do however you used to do your chicken wing, just do it that way. Then you need to pat dry with paper towel, really dry, dry, because we want to get that extra crisp in the air fryer. Yes, we're going to be using my air fryer, but you can use your oven, and there will be instructions for the oven, and the recipe also will be in the description. We're going to use some paprika, some baking powder. Yes, the baking powder is going to help give us that extra crisp that we're looking for. Like we deep fried this baby in oil, but we're doing the air fryer, okay? And then we're going to put some black pepper to your liking, however you like it. If you want a lot of black pepper, do a lot of black pepper. Not no black pepper, you can hold the black pepper, but it's really flavorful with black pepper, okay? Then we're going to add a little bit of salt, and I mean a little bit of salt because we're going to be using some soy sauce later on for this sauce, and we don't want to have too much sodium, okay? So just a tiny bit, a pinch, pinch, okay? Not too much, just a little bit. Just a little bit because we have to factor in the rest of the things that has salt in it, okay? Now, we're going to mix it together. Make sure every piece of that wing, every single wing in that pan, in that bowl, is coated with every mixture that you just put in that, okay? Don't leave any ounce of seasoning back in your bowl, okay? Coat, 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 coat. Mix, mix, mix. When we're done, you're going to put this chicken wing aside for about 15 minutes because we want that baking powder to settle on the wing so we can get that extra crisp that we're looking for, okay? Then we're gonna prep our potatoes. I washed my potatoes, and yes, I am keeping the skin on my potatoes because everybody knows the skin has the most nutrients, okay? But if you don't like the skin of the potatoes, by all means, you can cut yours off and just use the inner part. But the skin makes it so much better, and it's going to help with the juice of the lime and the sweet chili. Now, you can go ahead and use your fries cutter if you do have. I don't, so I'm gonna just do it the old-fashioned way and slice and dice these potatoes. I'm using two potatoes for this recipe. um, you don't have to, you can adjust accordingly. If it's just you, if it's just more than you can adjust accordingly also. This is how I cut up my french fries. I like big pieces, not too thin, not too chunky, but I would say medium size. To me, it's medium size. Reason being, I just like the fluff in the middle and the extra crisp that it gives, and it holds better for me. But by all means, however you like your fries, cut it that way. Okay? When we're done cutting the fries, we're going to wash it. Then we're going to let them sit in water for about 30 minutes or so. So if you want to prep your fries before you even get started with the chicken, you can go ahead and do that. Whatever you want to do to cut time, however you want to do it, go ahead and do that. If you want to prep your fries ahead of time, the day before, cut them up, soak them, then just put them in a baggie and put it in the freezer. That will work too. The reason for the soaking of the fries though is to get out the extra starch, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and put our chicken wing in the air fryer. We're going to be putting it at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. I'm gonna preheat for a minute. And of course, yes, I'm using my Be Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Air Fryer. Really nice air fryer. So we're gonna do 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The conversion will be in the description with the recipe and the instructions, okay? And we're gonna I'm put it I set it on 21-minute only because I will be doing a minute for preheat, right? And then once I preheat for that minute, I'm going to spray it with my oil. Not too much. If you don't have a spray oil bottle, don't worry. Just use your regular oil and just brush it. We're gonna place our chicken wing one at a time, laying it not too close to each other. So if you have more than 10 pieces, I have 10 pieces here. If you have more than 10 pieces, you might have to make 2 batches, okay? Because you need a little bit of air circulation to get that even cook through chicken wing. That way you don't have to spend more time than is needed. 20 minutes, we should be done. We're gonna pop that in, and at the 10-minute mark, we're going to open it and flip them over. And then let the other side cook. And that's what we're gonna do with that. Here we go. At the 10-minute mark, flipped. Yes. And you just flip all so we can cook the other side. So when you take your wings out, it's evenly coated, crispy on both sides. Look at that crisp. Beautiful, beautiful coloring too. Isn't that a beautiful color? Absolutely beautiful. Go ahead and pop it back in, and then we're gonna hit that start button, and voila, let it do what it do. Then we're going to be starting on that Korean barbecue sauce. Yes, yes, yes. So we're starting with some sesame oil, okay? We're gonna use some sesame oil. Then we're gonna have a little bit of ginger, grated ginger with some fresh minced garlic. Okay, that's gonna give it what it needs to get, because you know we doing Korean, right? Then we have some honey. You can use brown sugar if you prefer, or if you don't have honey, you could still use brown sugar, and some Korean chili paste. That's gonna that's the secret ingredient right there. Okay. Then we have some rice vinegar, and of course some soy sauce. I'm using low sodium soy sauce, but use whatever you have. And then of course we have some cornstarch and a little bit of water as a stir to help thicken up the sauce, to get it that clingy thing. You know how your barbecue sauce be clinging to your chicken wing? Yes, that's what we're looking for. Now here I'm pouring my oil first because I wanted to saute a little bit with the ginger and the garlic, but it is not a necessity. You can absolutely pour everything in at once and just do what it do. But of course, I like to do what I like to do. So there that goes. Then we're gonna put that in, and once we get all the ingredient in the pot, we're going to stir it up so every ingredient can marry each other, like come together. The chili paste, we're going to make sure that is marinated together with the liquids, because it's a little bit thick even now. But once that is all marinated together, we're gonna let it simmer. I have my stovetop on medium heat, If you're standing over it, you can by all means keep it at medium heat. If not, please put it lower. Now here goes our beautiful, beautiful wings. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that coloring. Look at that beauty right there. And they're well done too. Of course, I could feel the weight of the of the wings, as they're so light. But when I was putting them in, there was a little bit heavier, but now they're much lighter. Beautiful color, and I love that golden crisp. It is so crispy. It is so crispy. Look at that. Look at that. Such beauty, huh? Such beauty. Now we're just going to put that to the side and get our sauce. Do you know that I lost the shot where I pour the sauce in the bowl with the chicken? So of course you're not going to be privy to that, because I don't know what happened to that shot. But anyway, the show must go on. So right now what we're going to do is pour in our cornstarch with water to thicken up this barbecue sauce. Okay, I pour a little at a time and incorporate it as I go. Pour, incorporate, so it's evenly divided, okay, through and through. Now if you don't want your barbecue sauce as thick as this, by all means don't use the whole thing. Don't use the whole mixture of the cornstarch, so you can have it a little bit runny. But I like when my sauce cling to my wings and cling to whatever I'm putting sauce on. Okay, so voila, here we go. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Wow, beautiful, beautiful coloring. Now we're gonna, now that our french fries are soaked for that 30 minutes, we're going to prepare them for seasoning. Okay, so we're gonna dry them with paper towels, and I mean dry them. So all the excess water, we want to take all the moisture out of the outer core, because we want some crispy fries. We want fries to hold up to our lime juice and our sweet chili sauce, right? So go ahead, pat dry them, really dry them, okay? Really dry them. And then I'm gonna put them in my bowl over there, so I can prepare them to season to perfection. Because what? We want some delicious tasting fries, and no bland fries, of course. So we're gonna make sure those babies are really seasoned. Okay, so there we go. We are done with that. And of course there's a lot here, but guess what? I pulled some out because it was too much for me and I didn't want to waste fries. So I placed it in the freezer. Like I told you, I put that prepared fries in a baggie and in the freezer. So now we're going to go ahead and oil the french fries. So when we put the season on, we have it cling to the fry. Okay, we're gonna put some paprika and some onion powder, not onion powder, garlic powder, sorry, paprika, garlic powder. We're gonna do some salt and pepper to taste, however you like. I'm not a big salt fan, but I don't do bland food either. So of course, to my liking, I'm shaking a little bit of salt and adding some black pepper, because I do like spice. I do like spice. Spice of life. I do like it. Maybe that's why the way I cook represents the way I like life. Spice. Spicy. Different. Infused with excitement, you know? Anyhow, when you get to this point, please rub on these fries, okay? Make sure you are marinating that season, caressing those fries, making sure every ounce, every spot, every white spot is coated with oil, salt, black pepper, paprika, and garlic powder, okay? Season, 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 season. See? I don't want to waste my seasoning. I'd hate to have to wash my seasoning out of the bowl and wash it off my hands. So I want to get the best out of it, making sure every ounce of fry is coated to perfection because we want that beautiful color, crisp fries coming out of this air fryer. We're going to put it at 400 again for 15 minutes. And again, at the half mark or whenever you choose to, depending on your air fryer, you can toss it so we can get an even color on all of the fries, okay? So again, I'm going to coat my air fryer with oil, pour in my French fries, and voila, there we go. Start it up, let it do what it do. Then at the half mark, we're gonna shake them up. There we go. Put it back in for the remaining 8 minutes. There we go. And then voila, beautiful. Look at them fries. Look at that golden crisp. Ha, this is so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I can't wait to eat it. I can't wait to eat it. I know you can't wait to eat it because you got to try it. Look at those fries. Look at those fries. Homemade. Homemade beauty, huh? Look at that. Healthy too. Very healthy. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and plate. Yes, my favorite part is plating. I love a beautiful looking plating, okay, because I do eat with my eyes. So there we have some sesame seed and some finely sliced green onions that we're going to use to garnish. And then we're going to go ahead and plate our wings. Look at those beauty right there. You see that? You see that? You see that? Well, you don't see it yet, but you're gonna really get a look. I'm gonna give you a close-up. I'm gonna give you a real good close-up, then you're gonna really see it. As we plate them wings, we're gonna go add some fries, you know. You make it fancy because you know we fancy, right? You know we fancy. We don't have to wait until we go to the restaurant to get a well-plated meal, right? Nah, we don't have to do that. You know the best part about this? It takes us less time than if sometimes you know how you go to the restaurant and you have to wait 40 minutes, an hour. We ain't got to do that. It's less time. Now, what I'm doing here is just grating a little bit of lime zest to give that extra zestiness, that pizzazz that we're looking for to go with that lime juice, right? With that added sweet, right? So make sure you're not grating that white inner core of the lime though. Don't do that or else you're going to have bitter fries. Then here we go. We're going to just go ahead and drizzle just a little bit, depending on the amount of fries you have, because I took some out. So the ingredient calls for a whole. If you're doing all your fries, then so be it. Do what you do. But because I took out a little bit, I'm just using a little bit of half of lime, okay? Then here we just add in a little extra because we a little extra. So here we go with some cut up cilantro just for color, just for the pop of that green. Yes, yes, yes. We're doing it. Then here we go with our thinly sliced green onions. Boom, we're going to put that on those beautiful crispy Korean barbecue wings. Look at that. Look at that. And we're not even done yet. Look at that. We're just going to throw on some sesame seed and look at that. Now we're not done because we still got that chili sauce, but if you want to stop here because you surely don't want that chili sauce on your fries because you're that person, which is cool, I understand. You can just take this plate and sit down and enjoy, okay? Go ahead and enjoy this beauty. Look at those fries, golden. Look at those wings. Ha. Whoa. Okay, here we go. For the people who love them some sweet chili sauce, here we go. But if you, please do try it with the sweet chili sauce because it is so good. It is so good. The flavors that comes together with the tangy, the sweet, the salty, the spicy, everything is just like a kung fu party in your mouth, right? So good, so good. Look at that. And there you have it. It's crispy Korean barbecue wings with sweet chili, lime fries. Perfect for fast food Friday. Yay! Or really, anytime you just want something delicious at home. Give this a try and let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fusion food recipe. Toodles! See you next time.